Hello, my name's Julian Lee and I'm the Sustainability Education Officer here at Randwick Council. Today we're in the outdoor classroom at the Randwick Community Centre, which is a great example of passive solar design in action. I'm going to cover four things today. They are thermal mass, control of light, control of breeze, and resource reuse. Now you can see it's the middle of winter and I'm feeling comfortable. I don't have jackets, I don't have beanies on, and there is no heating going on here at all. One of the main reasons for that is that we've used a lot of thermal mass in the design of this building. So you can see behind me, we've got bricks. And down here, you'll be able to see concrete with the sun shining onto it. So what that's doing is that the sun is heating up that concrete and making this space warm. And then of course, when the sun goes down, the concrete will continue to release and the bricks release that heat, keeping a really lovely temperature in here. Now, what happens in summer? What we do is that we have awnings and have oriented this building. So we go right around here. You can see behind me there that there's an awning sticking out beyond the window. So in summer, when the sun is much higher, that awning, like a cap on your head, shades the concrete inside from getting hot. And instead what it does is the concrete acts as a sink of cool, and it keeps the building much cooler than it would have otherwise. The other thing that we can do there is that we have plants growing out above the windows. And what that means is that you get to actually have a living awning that changes at the right time of year. So in summer, when the plants are growing, they're shading the window further and stopping the sun from coming in, providing shade. On top of that, because they're green and leafy and wet, they actually make the air a bit moister and a bit more comfortable. Of course, in winter the leaves drop and the sun is lower and it can come right into the building further than it would in summer. All through a plant that's going to be growing naturally. The other thing that we do in here is you can see behind me, over here we have a door, and on the opposite side of the building, we have another door. And what that means is that the breeze comes straight through the building and cools everything in here without having had to turn on any appliance at all. The other thing that we have here is that you can see behind me that the ceiling is actually stepped. Because heat rises, then the hot air has got further to go. And then I'm going to show you at this end, you can see over here that we actually have louvers. And what that means is that we can just open those louvers and let the hot air out, which is up in the ceiling level. What do you do in winter? Well, you probably saw over here too, that we have ceiling fans. Now, that hot air in winter, we want to bring it back down. So we actually just turn the fan on very gently, which circulates the heat back down. And of course, in summer, if that cross ventilation isn't enough, then we can top it up with a bit of fan. Fans use dramatically less energy than an air conditioner. So, what else have we got happening in here? Control of breeze, control of light. We also have, we've reused a lot of resources. So these bricks are reused bricks. These poles here, which are really lovely, are reused telegraph poles. The concrete that I was pointing out before has recycled content in it too. And the carpet here is actually carpet tiles, which means that when a patch gets worn out, we don't have to replace the whole thing, we just replace the bits that we need to replace. And then finally, over there in the kitchen, we have used fence palings, reused old fence palings. So when people come and visit this building, they say, wow, I'd really like to live here, because it just feels very comfortable. So all these principles, when put into practice well, not only do they reduce your bills, because we're not turning on appliances, but they also reduce resource use, and it feels great. People really like the feel. If you want to come and check this out, you can anytime at the Randwick Community Centre, 27 Munda Street, Randwick. It's open to the public all the time, but also particularly on Fridays, we run the PermaBee program, where you can come down and learn about permaculture and how to grow food in our demonstration gardens. You can check that out by Googling PermaBee, Randwick PermaBee. Love to see you down here. I hope that was useful to you, and enjoy your day.